nonprofit that helps with maternal health, that helps to counsel mothers into keeping their babies and helping to provide financial assistance. And last but
We are
not
all
least, I
here.
do got to shout this out because there's a lot of
So y'all
not
ain't
Zeus.
seen this. Let's
Now
get
that's
started.
TV fans. I get them two mixed up.
This
Even
what
though
started
sisters
me.
are, I mean, not Zeus. Now that TV is a proud partner. You are JB's mom.
That would be correct.
Yes. So JB's I interview, and believe it or not, that is when me and you reconciled.
Okay, y'all. What's up, y'all? So I'm just chilling right now. I gotta roll me some weed up, and then because I gotta take a nap because I gotta go to a Christmas staff meeting or whatever. So if you're catching this, hit like, hit subscribe. I just want to go through a few things. Okay. Excuse my dirty room that is not a part of my plate tonight. Usually, if you go back and look at my other videos, it's very always clean. But in lieu of what's going on, y'all, it has been so much like going on, like for real, for real. So of course we know about Nicki Minaj. So I'm gonna get down that line. It's gonna be a little bit of a live because I gotta roll some weed up and stuff, so I got to make sure. And this is running appropriately. Hopefully y'all had a good day. We're gonna review a few things tonight. A few moments of content. Okay. Somewhat of a sound check. That's all. Somewhat of a sound check. Okay. So let's jump in this. So before my night had started, I'm not sure. I think, again, let me say this. Man, I don't know if we went through like a time portal, you know? I'm concerned. I'm not sure if we went through somewhat of a time portal or we went through something, but yeah, it's a lot of shit going on at the end of the year. I think the end of this year is epic. It is really epic. I mean, I'm not sure if we went through like a, but anyway, needless to say, that's what has me intrigued. So anyway, of course, Nikki just really just shocked us all um on Sunday with of course the coming out with Erica Kirk. And that was definitely shocking. So I'm gonna review that for a few minutes, and then I got nosy because I really was intrigued by some of the stuff that Nikki was saying. And I'm gonna, just kind of say what my personal thoughts are because, for one, I think I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I don't think I'm shocked. I think more I'm just like, God damn, man. Like, you too neat. But then some people said, I did like a TikTok. It was funny as hell. And people was telling me to shut up because, she playing checkers. She playing chess, not checkers. So, okay, cool. She playing chess, not checkers. So we'll see about that too. So I'm going to go through that. And then I was being even nosier. And then I was scrolling down my YouTube timeline thing, right? Scrolling down it. And then came across Tasha K had did a live with Angela Stanton. And I said, good God, what a freaking fucking week. I mean, we is going out of here. We is going out of 2025 with a bang. You hear me? When I say it started with a bang and it's ending with a bang, it is bang bang. So anyway, I wouldn't be in those doing it. So then I was like, you know what? Let me come on and talk about it. So if you hear hit like and subscribe, I just got to 10,000 subs. So appreciate the subs. So anyway, let's get into this. I'm on why I rolled me a little joint up. So if y'all missed it, so I'm gonna get to TS medicine too. So I'm being nosy as hell, right? So Tasha then brought on Angela Stanton. And I mean, check this out. Let's listen to this.
That is correct. That is correct. That is
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't know why I don't think they know that me and you used to like We could not stand each other.
You know what,
Nah,
y'all?
because you
I
was
think I'm
trying
gonna
to
need
be
to
a
cover this
tough
up. You think
girl,
so?
and I was letting you know you was running up on another tough girl. So that's
'Cause I
why.
don't
Well, you
wanna
are
get
tough. You are
copyright.
like
Let me
almost.
do this.
How tall are you?
Let's do
I'm
Yeah.
this.
6 feet flat. I'm 6
And I'm
feet.
5'2". When I saw you, I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have
All
been
right, so
talking
this
that much.
is
You know, like.
It wasn't that bad though.
this
Some of these
is
people
the
get real
beginning of
disrespectful
them.
though. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna get out of this,
no,
but
I ain't
I just
gonna
want
do
y'all
that.
to
It doesn't
hear
call for all that.
what
So,
Tasha
but
said
we
in the
actually
beginning.
made up when I interviewed
this.
JB's because we
This
was
is funny.
beefing over the whole Phaedra thing when you had got out of jail, and I gave commentary on it, and it got some back and forth between us. But when I interviewed JB's, I think you saw a different side of me, and you was like, "Hold up now."
Yeah, that was true because I just want to clarify something. It
Yes,
wasn't when I got out of jail. It was when I dropped the book, Lies of a
true.
Real Housewife. Okay. Jay,
Okay.
it was like a lot of people that were trying to tear me and Jay apart. And you were somebody that was more moderate and was like, let me just hear what you have to say. And you weren't attacking me for, my position or how I felt about it. You actually just, I kind of believe, just aligned with me as being a mother and just gave me that voice to be able to share, to let people know how I really felt. And that was something that I really appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah, and anytime. And we're
Okay.
going to get into that a little
We're gonna
later
listen to
because,
that.
we do have, listen,
Okay, so before she get there, me personally, whatever, I know Angela Stanley. I think I became very much aware of her. I think from the Dr. Phil show. Excuse me, a little gas, please. But a lot of us came aware of Angela Stanley from the Dr. Phil show. So that's why I kind of from her from. So even though council culture is kind of a thing or whatever, during this moment right here, especially with Nicki Minaj and everything that's going on, I'm just whatever. Something like, you know what, let me just hear this with an open ear. So let's just hear this with an open ear without judgment, and then we'll see. Let's see.
I give respect when respect is given, but when you disrespect, I'm off with the disrespect too. You know me, when they go low, I go to hell. And so to T.S. Madison, the man in the wig, I'm coming
Oh
for
Lord.
you. Okay. Oh yeah. So, but we'll talk about that later in the show. But the show is going to be about, because here's the thing. Nicki Minaj done set the whole internet on fire.
Yes, she has.
And you
Okay, so y'all, Lord have mercy. Listen. What the hell happened? What happened? Lord, I'm telling you, the LGBT, we're gonna need a therapy session. We got to get leaders. We got to have a big meeting. I think I need to have a name or do a thing about do a full LGBTQ like meeting, because this is devastating. Yeah. So I'm not sure what happened. So anyway, it intrigued me because I'm like, damn, Tasha K and Maddie back into it. What the hell I missed? When they get back into it? I had no idea. They were back into it. They back into it. So I listened to this interview. So let's go check out some of this. Then we're gonna go take a ride down the block, because I want to do like a few little stops around the corner. Okay. So let's chill and let's go see what these folks doing in these streets. Cause baby, when I say check this out.
had something to do with that, didn't you?
I'm gonna cover this up so
A
I won't get.
lot of people would like to think that. A lot of people would like to think that. I wouldn't say that I did. I wouldn't say, Nikki's her own person. Nikki makes her own decisions.
I didn't know.
Like, come on,
I didn't know that.
Let's just be for real for a minute.
That her and Nikki,
you slid a little slick tweet out there, and I was sitting on it. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Nikki ain't tell me nothing about her meeting with the conservatives.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, for one, when somebody invites you to their home, that's something that's private. So I would never share a private moment publicly. And I think that's one of the issues that Nicki Minaj have with a lot of people around her, because they try to take her business and run to the internet for clout and all of that. I did meet with Nicki. And I tell you what came of that meeting. It was sort of like the same thing with you. My connection to Nicki Minaj comes through Deb Antney. Okay, it really didn't have anything to do with politics. Deb Antony and Nicki Minaj are very close. You all know Deb Antony and I are very close. Deb Antony and Nicki Minaj both have been very, very instrumental in rekindling my relationship with Jay. So what that meeting led to was Jay and I rekindling once again, spending Thanksgiving together.
And that's all good,
spending
y'all.
Christmas together. I'm waiting on Jay to arrive any day now. And I think that there's a real misconception about Nicki, because when I did meet Nicki, what I met was a real person. It wasn't about the celebrity. This was somebody who was a normal person, take this in from just like me, and somebody that deserves support. And I think that Nicki's decision, and a lot of people have to realize too, although I look like the culprit, Nicki Minaj and Amber Rose are very close, right? Nicki Minaj and Amber Rose are very close. Amber Rose just spoke at the RNC. But I will say this. I think that Nicki Minaj...
Okay, so we're gonna just gonna let that go right there. So anyway, I think that in total, shout out to her and her daughter for having a good relationship or whatever. I was just kind of like dumbfounded because honestly, what does that have to do with Maddie? Like honestly, like what does that have to do with Maddie? You know what I'm saying? Like what did she do that, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Maybe because I'm not in that circle, I don't understand the dynamics. And it's true enough, I don't keep up with the news a lot when it comes to it. I really don't. So that could be a part of it as well. So, but yeah, so that was it. So I don't know. But Tasha K has put the news out there, bitch, that she is finna come for a counseling culture of Maddie. And you know, let's go to something else. Let's go around the corner too. But you know, just in the whole thing as well, I think it's just so sad because man, it's like wow, like Nicki, you know, and it does feel like a funeral. It feels like a mourning. It feels like a passing. Let's go over here. Let's go see what they saying over here. I got to be nosy.
Be boys, amen. Be boys, it's okay. Be boys. It's nothing
okay, so we're gonna see what they saying right here.
Being a boy. How about that?
So this is Noella Reacts. I'm not sure. I can tell you that she is not in America, however, because they are. Oh, I ain't finna go through that. Well, yes, I am. So pretty much when y'all see these channels, let me see what you can see. Okay, so when y'all see these channels right here, this is what I learned. Like they in another country, but they using our content and everything that's going on in America, and they are building their platforms like around our stuff, and they pretty much go to TikTok and round up every Black American Foundation, Black American, whatever you want to say. They round up all their content and then they put a collage together and then come on here and sit here like you finna see right here, and they have no commentary. They just sit there and pretty much they're making an income off of it. So moving forward.
How powerful is that? How profound is that? Amen. Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Now, I do not know a better definition for going out sad than what is happening with Nicki Minaj, especially given the fact that a lot of her LGBTQ supporters are going to watch this. And another thing is the fact that a lot of them are still not going to care. When I first saw this video, I honestly thought it was artificial intelligence, because there's no way that I am watching Erica Kirk, the very sad, grieving widow of Charlie Kirk, who also happened to become the CEO of Turning Point, standing next to...
Since we're sitting here talking tonight, since we're sitting here talking for a few minutes, ain't it just something that I mean, Erica Kirk is one of the most happiest widows I have seen in a long time. One of the most happiest widows. Most happiest. She's such a happy widow. You know? She's a happy, happy, happy widow. Ain't nothing wrong with her being a happy widow. But do you notice she's a happy widow? You know? So do you. Hold on, y'all. I am doing something all at one time. Oh no, honey. Wrong page. Honey, you got to make sure your Twitters are right, honey. I don't want to be discovered in that way. I'm like, what was that? Your ass? Oh Jesus. Hold on. But yeah. Mm-hmm. She's a very happy widow. Anyway, I had to post it to my Twitter, y'all. So anyway, yeah, so these are the reactions of people. So this is what we watch. So let's check this out.
Like a Barbie. And this is a very cold day in hell, if that's how they say it, because Nicki Minaj has done amazing things for music, for women's rap.
It felt cold.
And seeing her do this,
it was like 28 degrees outside.
What happened to Island Girl Donald Trump when we go home? It feels like it's almost the final nail in the coffin. We had her come out and talk about the insurgency happening in Nigeria, which she frames as Christian genocide. While they are killing Christians in Nigeria, they're also killing non-Christians as well. I don't know. I feel like there's some ulterior motive going on here. I don't know if she needs her brother released. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the money is running out. But what alternate timeline do we live in currently in which all this is happening? Honestly speaking.
In the beginning of this video.
Slow Keisha's come in my comments trying to talk some beat.
So in the beginning of this video, when I had just started, I had just said, I haven't seen this. We just scrolling through the night. We just scrolling through line. But I had just said a minute ago, I said, I swear to God, it feel like we living in like a different time zone or something right now. Real talk. Something going on. We in a different time zone. And she just said the same thing.
Yes, please just know that you are going to be blocked. Love and light.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much.
See that what I tell you, y'all.
Guys,
I ain't laughing, but y'all know. If you know,
we're going to
you
talk
know.
about
I ain't laughing though.
What happened with Nicki Minaj and Erica Kag. As we all know, like Erica Kag is in tour on Turning Point and everything. And Nicki Minaj joined her, and many people are reacting
now
on
we're gonna watch the content,
especially
but we ain't gonna say
they're
nothing.
like
but y'all see
so
what I see.
Praises.
All right, let's go.
And you can't make this shit up.
I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact. He's from Queens, New York, like me.
Okay.
And under this guise of she's supporting Christians, Nicki Minaj goes to bat for Christians at AmFest. We will speak up for Christians wherever they are in this world. We've completely lost the fucking plot. And also, this is not surprising, by the way, that Nicki Minaj has decided to go this direction at this point, because we've seen recently with all of her tweets, which, by the way, she doubled down on her transphobic tweets that she made as well. And she actually read them proudly and happily on stage with Erica Kirk. The fact that Nicki Minaj's fan base is mostly comprised of black and black queer people is insane, that she would align herself with this fucking administration who is trying to take away the right.
Let me tell you something. Baby. When I tell you she has set TikTok on fire, you know that old song we sing back in the church, it's like fire shut up in my bone. Baby, it is coming out. I'm telling you. I don't know what happened. It's just so heavy between Trump, Epstein files, the planes falling out the sky, you know, Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk, the Somalians, the tax dollars, and I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. Tired of this shit. I'm tired. Let's go.
Rights of all of us. Also, Nicki Minaj is an immigrant. Why would you want to be aligned with an administration that is doing all this?
Okay, while we digging tonight as well, I didn't even know that Nicki was an immigrant. You know, let me tell you something. My dumb ass. See, when you don't know, you don't know. I didn't even know Nicki was an immigrant. Did you know?
Disgusting shit to immigrants in this country. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this is ridiculous. This is clownery at its finest. Whether you like Nicki's music or not, if you can sit over here and support some shit like this that literally goes against your own self, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned for
Nicki Minaj has gone full MAGA. And when I tell you guys it is all a grift on the right, her speaking at Turning Point USA's America Fest is the final stage of the right conservative Republican grift. Charlie Kirk was quoted saying this about her.
Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
And then for her to be on stage with Erica Kirk, who is also a grifter.
What do you think about for young men? For young men.
And for young men, don't be new scum.
Just shows that she, one, has no self-respect, because why would you be speaking at an organization where the man said you're not a role model for any young woman?
Can I lie? Can I lie? Can I fucking lie?
Two, Erica Kirk had a Freudian slip today and said that Charlie Kirk was a grifter and that a young man was continuing the grift.
Despite the devastating loss of Charlie Kirk, my incredible husband at UVU, Caleb has persisted with the same gift. Grit. It has been
when I
a
say
long
Erica
day.
Kirk, that's the. Let me tell you something.
Trust me, you're not a grifter, honey.
Let me tell you something. That right there. There was a real Erica Kirk. You know, she is a very calculated fake motherfucker. However, that right there, that it poked out. That shadiness, great.
It's all ridiculous, and I think why it's so strange is because I can't truly fathom how MAGA and people on that side lack critical thinking and comprehension and can't understand that it's a grift. Because clearly, if anyone had the ability to research simply, Nicki Minaj makes no sense being there. Erica Kirk is strange. Charlie Kirk was a racist and hated everyone, but they believe the complete opposite. It's really fucking crazy, man. It's really crazy. It's really crazy.
So when does this get disgusting for the Barbs? Because this is embarrassing. While you're out there trying to make her chart, she is busy being a trumpet. Like, for me, this is unfortunate, but the writing has been on the wall. And you have the remainder of the delusional fan base. This is a game of chess for Nicki. She's doing it for Nigeria. Doing it for her husband. Does that make this any better? Guys, please wake up. Wake up, because nostalgia will not help you. Nostalgia is not going to help, because that last album didn't. I once liked Nicki and her music. I won't say I was a barb. I will never forget discovering her on TV at my friend's house when the Love music video came on. But that was how many years ago? I was a teenager. I am about to be 30 soon. Y'all have to stand for something. Something small. You know, stand for yourself, because a majority of her fan base, and that's what makes this hurt the most. A majority of her fan base are in the LGBTQ plus community. A majority of her fan base are black or people of color. But I should not be surprised, because she has misused her platform for years. Because if we're keeping a bean, her relationship with her fan base, the way that she's played puppet master, oh, go and dox this person, oh, go and do that person, why are we surprised? It's disappointing.
I had no idea.
Absolutely, but I'm not surprised. And I don't know how this will end for her. It is really given as some of the same fan bases are waking up and leaving. The fellow trumpets might join. I don't know. I don't get it. The legacy.
Listen, they all in shambles. Hold on, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. They are in shambles, y'all.
I'm not even a barb, and I'm sad.
Bless their heart. Everybody upset. I understand. I'm upset too.
That's what I can say.
I get it. I'm crying.
It's what it is. If y'all want to stand for this, keep on going, but never ask me to review her stuff ever again.
Yeah, guys, as we saw, many people are saying, like, they paid her, that's why she's doing what she's doing. Other people that like she's she was hiding and everything.
Let's go right around the block.
And many people are people are so disappointed. Like,
I mean, come on. If the mockery couldn't be any more blatant, well, now you see.
Let's go through this. If you are here, you are definitely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into it. If you are here, if you have not seen this, you need to go watch this shit right here to give you an update on what's good.
Wait.
I love Nicki at Night. shout out to Nika at Night.
Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your girl
Nika at Night covered this story right here earlier.
At Night, and tonight's video is
this shit right here was crazy.
In
so let's watch this for a few minutes in the beginning,
social media
until I get my reins, and then yeah. Okay, so we good.
Workers, they did a home invasion, and the images of the situation was terrifying. Now, a YouTube channel by the name of Midwest Safety posted unseen images of this.
Okay. Quick update. This is what happened. This is Nika at Night. I shout out to Nika at Night. I love her. She is like really, really good. I've been watching Nick for a long ass time, way before I even started back doing content like now. But she's a really good source to go to, and she breaks down stories, and I love to get her opinions just as, a black woman, and she is just so fucking pretty to me. So shout out to Neek. But anyway, Neek was covering the story between Jordan and Tyleal, whoever the hell up young folks is, baby. That's what happened. She was covering their story, and while she was covering their story, she said she had bumped into a video call. The UPS delivery went wrong or something like that. And y'all, this, I went and watched it. And when I tell y'all, if you have not watched it, you need to go on YouTube and just put in like the UPS or whatever, sensory advisory. If you don't have a strong stomach, or you like, you know what I'm saying, you can't, like, don't go and watch it. But let's see the beginning of this before we get to something else we want to talk about. Hold on.
Heist, and it was wild, like something that you see in the movies. Well, there was a lot of questions after the video ended, like, why would these men target this home? Why would the home of a average house have surveillance in every single room, including the bedroom?
When I seen this, I was like, what the hell?
All over the entire house. And it made me dig deeper to find out what was the details of this story. Now, I was able to uncover the Facebook page of the mom, the Facebook page of the victim. I was able to find the Facebook page of the suspect in this case. One of the suspects in this case has spoken out on his social media since this has gone viral. He's making statements online and so much more. So we're gonna go into all of it in this video.
And y'all, when I tell you, she breaks this down really, really, really well. Like, Neek broke this down really good. Check this out. And this is crazy, y'all. This is a crazy story, y'all.
Without further ado, I'm gonna start this video. But before I start,
make sure y'all follow her.
I want to give you guys a disclaimer.
Please go follow her. This month, she's good.
Anything that will be a tearjerker, because I'm gonna be honest, when I watched the videos, it had me choked up, it had me disheveled. I had to pray after I watched this video. It's very heavy content.
It is, y'all. It is. It's 1:08 p.m. right now in
skip ahead,
East Coast time. So if you are here,
a little bit of it, so you guys
appreciate you hit that subscribe.
Get the gist of
let's keep riding.
We in there. This situation and what's going on. So without further ado, the video surrounds a man and his wife by the name of I think her name is Shannon. His name is Jorge or whatever. It was a man and a wife and his son. Okay, so let's get into it.
On January 26, 2024, a family of 5, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son,
I got my fans on, and I can't like no type of nothing. I hate it.
We're living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way. As a navy blue,
and this is called the UPS
and 3 suspects
driver
on 2 of them dressed in UPS style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery. A plan that would, within minutes, explode into an encounter that would shock the entire community.
Our coverage is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan.
I've been using Riverside now for over 5 years. Riverside is an all-in-one recording and editing platform
shit because I ain't got no money. Hit like and subscribe to help us do better. Hold on.
Seen by the public before.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. So this guy right here, he was apprehended, I want to say the same day. He is this individual right here. Okay. So this guy who comes up, he has this UPS package. He knocks on the door
this is crazy.
this fake delivery, and then he's going to walk away, and the victim's son, or the son who it was also a victim, ends up coming out.
Oh shit! What's going on over here on what's up, Twitch? My bad. I didn't even know I was here. Check this out, y'all. This is wild, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is crazy, bro. No. 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 Hold on.
One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware a delivery is a setup.
All right. And if you've ever got a package, you know the first thing you spot when you leave your home and you're expecting a package or you see a delivery driver is a big UPS truck. Now, if it was me, I'd have my spidey senses.
Let me tell y'all.
Like,
so when I say, listen,
like,
Neek
one,
is like
I don't see a UPS
investigator.
truck. You got a box
Neek
in
is
your hand,
investigating.
and then it's not one
Okay,
delivery
I
guy,
love it.
but two delivery guys that are walking up. The son of this situation, he's walking these two guys who are dressed in UPS uniform with a package that if it was a normal UPS guy would have given to him, and there's no truck in sight.
Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet. Hey, stand up. Don't move. Don't move your hand. Move your hand. Open the window. Move like that. Open the door.
Y'all, something's wrong with this picture, y'all.
The home security camera captures the third suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Come on.
Y'all, this is wild. Like, this is what's going on. Like, check this out.
All right, so almost
I can film a cigar, bro. I'm here.
Tussling with the father. So he tells them that his father's inside. They're tussling with the father. They're having a struggle at the door.
Yes.
And then the son is who they walk through the house. Now, because this is their video, obviously I have to keep pausing it because it's not my video. It's Midwest Crimes video. So if you guys want to watch it uninterrupted without me pausing it, then head over there. But over here is where you're going to find out all of the extra details that they didn't include.
She's right there. Move your phone. I'm not. I swear I'm moving. I swear I'm moving.
Oh, shit.
Una pistola, mijo. Tienen una pistola, amigo. Dos morenos. Mom, yeah. Please.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Let's go. This is crazy,
the mother
right?
managed to call 911, leaving the line open so dispatchers could hear what was
crazy,
happening
right?
as the chaos unfolded.
This is some wild shit. Oh God! And this is what's going on, y'all. Wow.
Come on with the money, man. All right, so if you guys just heard that, one of the gunmen names the father by name. So he already knew who the father was. He said, Mario Alberto, come out with the money, man. So he already knew him prior to this. And he named him by name.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna add in Facebook just for tonight. Give me a second.
I will give you whatever you want.
Go give me the money then.
Okay,
come on. You get where you move to.
Oh my God.
Get up.
I'm getting up.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack the out your son.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
Shit.
Come on in.
And he don't sound like he playing neither, bitch. Okay. Bitch better have my money, okay?
Don't move. No. Hurry up. No. Just hold on. Sit down. Open. Where is that? This ain't all. Man, you finna play with me, so I see.
All right, y'all, we adding in.
Okay. That's all the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
Facebook. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm streaming on Facebook. Oh my God.
So this website that I'm on right now lets you invest into real estate for as little as a few $100.
What you just saying happened, right? Yes,
right.
it's what you just saying happened.
So
Check this out.
See, all of this is taking place in front of her toddlers. Now,
yes, this is wild.
Circle up above in the doorway, and you see the toddler literally watching as the father gets executed. Okay, so this kid right here, he's looking in the doorway, and as she's on the ground, the son is on the ground, they hear a gunshot. The little baby is looking directly at their father get deleted. All right, let me bring it back just a smidge.
All we have.
Okay.
It's all we have. Oh my God, it's all we have.
Oh my God. Bro. What the hell?
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life at the entryway of the...
Man, this is what I've been on here. This is what I've been watching, y'all. This is what I've been watching. So you ain't gotta watch the same thing I watch, but this is what I've been watching. And this is called the UPS. Like, yeah, go watch the whole. I can't watch the whole thing, but yeah, we're gonna move on in a minute. But I just wanted to show you this first part. Anyway. Oh wow. That is so like what? Oh, y'all, I can't. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Terrifying. Like, I know the situation was extremely overwhelming. So to see this home that seemed like your average run-of-the-mill
Okay, this was she going
house,
to break it down. This was happening.
They have surveillance. You know, normally what people have.
Now she was asking, why do they have so many cameras,
for instance,
around their house? Like, why so many cameras? You know,
like, cameras in my garage.
Why?
Cameras in the front, on the side, in the back. Cameras all over in my entry points, but they had cameras everywhere. So, doing a deeper dive, I was able to uncover that the father of this situation was allegedly connected to the cartel. So the father, Mario, he had been connected to the cartel. He had been sending money back to Mexico, and he had a storage unit where he had large amounts of narcotics. Now, after this situation happened, the police issued within hours a search warrant to his storage location where he was known and he had been under surveillance. So the father and his behavior and the mother who also was sending money back to Mexico, they were the reason why these guys targeted this home. Okay? So let me bring up a news clip that kind of gives you guys the ins and outs on.
Okay, we almost out of this section right here, y'all. I just want but you gotta go over.
His unsuspecting
Shout
children.
out to
now, there's a lot of situations where and by no means am I saying that he deserved to die or anything like that, but the actions and the stuff that you get involved with,
my God,
can not only impact you,
but it also impact your family.
Situation where he was involved in some nefarious activity and it brought trauma to his wife, his kids, his stepson, unalived, and all of this happened in front of their babies because of a lifestyle that was happening. Now, let me pull up this news clip and bring you guys up to speed on everything that they found in his storage unit that...
Okay, so yeah, there was that. So yeah, go check that out. What else I got on my tag? We already talked about Tasha K and this and that. Let's go over here though. Let's go try this. Let's go look at TikTok right quick. I want to go check something out. I'm rolling me something up in the process of this. I'm loving it. Yeah. Get your like button. Get your like button. Okay. So let me swap this out. So if you are here, welcome. Okay, so now let's swap screens. We ain't talked about that. So check this out. Let's go over to something else. Replace. We're gonna replace this screen with this screen. So let's go over here and check out some of this Nicki drama and see what some people are saying. Okay, that's what we finna do. Let's check this out. Hopefully it rolled. It didn't do right earlier. It was cutting up earlier. Can you see if y'all can see the screen on my side? Yeah, y'all can see the screen. Let me go see. So let's go over here and be nosy. Come on. Let's go on around the corner. Let's go see what they're doing on TikTok. Let's see. Hold on, y'all.
While they're in church, all because of their religion. And that should spark outrage in the great America. We are not going to be silenced by the bullies anymore, okay? Hear that. Receive that, bullies. We will speak up for Christians wherever they are in this world.
I tell you, she is a holy roller.
She's just regurgitating whatever Master wants her to say. A lot of all lives matter rhetoric and many opinions with no basis behind it. It felt very received. It's just hypocritical to talk about people being taken and kidnapped while that's literally being encouraged by the people you're shucking and jiving for. Nicki Minaj said that she'll speak up for Christians no matter where they are in this world. But what about these Christians?
Authorities targeted places of faith, and the immigrant church community is still feeling the aftershocks.
We heard the news about ICE, but we say this is a safety place.
And y'all, this right here, if you join in, faith leaders say ICE agents displayed aggressive tactics, frightening their congregations. Many immigrant churches stopped holding services for weeks, as some 30,000 children also reportedly stayed home from school. Pastor Victor Ramirez says ICE agents moved in unexpectedly, causing some members to head into the woods while others hid inside for safety. Terrified children watched and others held on to them as ICE agents detained an El Salvadorian church member. They deported him 10 days later, leaving behind his wife and adult children.
I understand the ICE has to find criminals. I understand that and I agree with that, but it's not a criminal.
Okay.
This is a church.
It's a church.
I feel like this topic is extremely relevant when it comes to Nicki Minaj because isn't Nicki Minaj an immigrant? She's not a U.S. citizen. You can look this up. Matter of fact, let me do it for you. Quick Google search.
And I was saying this earlier. I didn't even.
AI overview says no. Nicki Minaj is not a U.S.
Y'all, I didn't know. Did you know? I didn't know that Nicki was. I didn't know that. My God.
Citizen. She is a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago and moved to New York City as a child, remaining a non-citizen despite living and paying substantial taxes in U.S. for decades, and has spoken publicly about her immigration status and experiences. Her status is that she has stated she is not a U.S. citizen, even after years of living in the country and paying millions in taxes, and has expressed a desire for citizenship or honorary citizenship. Why do I feel like she's playing the game to finally get citizenship? One thing I could say about Nicki Minaj is that she sold so many records that it shouldn't be surprising that she sold out. Nicki Minaj.
All right, y'all. That was him. Let's see what she say.
Nicki the Bob, Nicki the Ninja,
Okay.
Nicki the Harajuku Barbie.
Hold on.
I want to start off with a disclaimer and an empathetic touch.
Okay.
Because from Black woman to Black woman, I think that there's always room for that. I think
now we seen Tashak Tatum's side, but it's a different side to every story, you know.
As one of the greatest rappers of our time, what she has done for specifically women in rap is going to be studied. Has already been studied.
Yes.
Her style, her flow, her cadence, the things that she did, branding wise, all things that should be celebrated.
Yes. True.
Amazing work.
All true.
And I think that the experience that
you gotta give a person their flowers what their flowers do. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't.
Obvious that there is
if you're gonna tear a bitch down, you gotta make sure you pick them back up too.
The best decisions as it relates to
two things can be true
building
at the same damn time.
Created a kind of distance between her and her peers, and we watched Lifetime how that kind of broke down the fabrics of the relationships between women in rap. And I have a lot of empathy, understanding that this industry is very, very grimy and dirty, and there's really no telling the type of experience that she had.
I don't know what you're trying to say, baby.
There's always a place to of understanding for that. Right. Now that I got my pleasantries out the way, I want to be very clear.
Okay.
I will never
she doing what I said, dude. She going,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
When you go against your own identity, whether that be being a woman, being a part of the LGBT community, being Black, whatever. When you decide to actively go against your marginalized identity for personal gain, i.e. being a coon, you will lose every ounce of respect I have for you. There are a myriad of guesses of why Nicki Minaj is doing the things that she's doing. A few of her stands are predicting that this is a grand scheme that Todd set up to pardon her husband. And to that I say, well, that's stupid. Your husband's not even in jail. You know what I'm saying? He served his time for that rape. So what do we do now? And at what cost? And I think it's important for y'all to understand that it's not just for personal gain, right? Yes, that's a part of it. She's absolutely getting something out of this agreement because we've never really watched her engaged in politics before in this way. So yes, there is something that our
I get done rolling my little joint up. So let's go see this.
Nicki Minaj really sat on that stage at America Fest and said that if you were born a boy, to be a boy. And I just want to say, if you were born with a flat ass, then don't get a BBL and have a flat ass.
Oh, ma'am.
If somebody tells you who they are, you should believe them.
Yeah,
and
we know
Nicki Minaj told y'all who she was, not
we
once,
know Auntie.
not twice, not 3 times.
We know.
A lot of times.
Yes, ma'am.
And this time with a megaphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Can y'all hear her now?
Yes, ma'am.
I was not surprised to see that Nicki Minaj turned up at Turning Point USA.
Well, we had said
cozying up to white supremacy. And she's telling young men all across America,
yes, ma'am,
don't be like Gavin Newsom, be like Donald Trump. None of that surprises me.
Yeah.
Of course she wants young men to be like Donald Trump because they would be more like her husband and her brother.
Oh, Jesus.
I told y'all a long time ago about
Baby,
her and her fan base.
take us.
Her fan base got more MAGA energy than a Bass Pro Shop parking lot.
Bitch,
and stop pretending
take
this
me
is
to
new
the
behavior.
king.
Because y'all already
I have
know
nothing
Nikki
else to
has
bring.
done a lot of deplorable
Nothing.
stuff. Did y'all forget about her mocking the victim? This is survival politics with a lace front. That's what this is.
All
And I keep telling you, she's an immigrant. And some immigrants, when they come here, they want to lay in bed with white supremacy, but then they want to sell their product to Black America. Y'all need to remember.
Yes,
so when she's come up out that Crypt Keeper hole and she want to sell those raggedy ass albums,
yes, ma'am.
Y'all need to remind her who she was in bed with.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wonder how many times platinum could Point actually take any of her.
We didn't. Yes, ma'am.
Nicki Minaj is not like us.
Yes, ma'am.
She never was.
Yes, ma'am.
When somebody.
Yes, I am still a Barb.
Right.
No, I don't
Thank
care
you,
that she's a Trump supporter, MAGA Minaj. I do not care.
Okay.
I never knew her political views before, and now that I know him, still don't care. And the funny thing is y'all voted for him. She's with over half of the voting population. So why y'all mad? Like, let's just be real. Y'all need to pick something else to be mad about. So I will still be a Barb. If y'all want to be no Barb no more,
this your opinion.
No one cares. Literally, no one cares.
Everybody,
She'll still
I get it,
fans.
sis.
She'll
You
still be the #1 rap
female
in the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It smells of homophobia.
I am still a Barb. So continue with your day. Don't ask me.
All right.
I don't care. I like her music, and that's that.
All right. Well, we're gonna see what's next.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all funny. Pay attention to how these people talk to Nicki Minaj right now. The same people that want to control Nicki, look at how they talking to Nicki in the comments or about Nicki. Just because she's standing up for God, just because she's standing up for kids, just because she's standing up for artists like herself that are basically manipulated in the system of the industry. Look at how they talking to her because she wants to talk about God and her music. Look at how they talking and dogging her.
I think it's deeper than that, though, y'all.
When y'all don't even know how to talk to people. Are y'all okay? Like,
yes, we're okay. We're all okay.
Like, y'all think somebody supposed to be like, look at yourself. That's what she said. A lot of y'all got issues within yourself. You follow the blind. You follow the gatekeepers in the industry plants that sit here and pollute your minds every day to make shit look cool.
No,
and y'all think that a motherfucker that really speaking the truth is supposed to bow down to y'all? Fuck y'all.
All right. So she said what she said to say. Nix.
I think the more inclined I am becoming and the more tapped in I'm becoming within myself, the more I'm able to see illusion and just the truth in things. Like the gift of discernment has become my superpower. And I pointed this out on X yesterday. I honestly feel like if you're not spiritually tapped in, if you're not a prophet, prophetess, like spiritually inclined to God in some sort of way, then you will not be able to see through the deception of what's going on behind the scenes or just behind all of this stuff that's including Nicki Minaj, Turning Point, Donald Trump, and whatever you want to attach to Nicki Minaj's name. Number one, if you thoroughly watch that interview from start to finish, you can genuinely kind of like, obviously, you know, what's being portrayed on the image is, you know, the only surface level. But like I said, if you have the gift of discernment, you can see below the surface level and see what's actually going on with Nicki Minaj speaking and, you know, her coming into the public eye with political statements and things like that. Number one, we already know the shit that's been going on behind the scenes with Roc Nation and Jay-Z and what they've been doing to her, you know, undercover and things like that, with like the swatting, with like the tactics of trying to tear her image down and just really just put her into this dark place, really seclude her, and make it seem like she's psychotic or in like the psychosis state, when in reality, she just sees the truth. And I think we really need to start seeing the bigger picture, because a lot of people who start speaking the truth and start speaking, you know, what they actually experience and, you know, things like that, we instantly, some majority of the population instantly go to, oh, she's psychotic, oh, she's going crazy, oh, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about, when you've never been in that person's shoes and you've never known what that person has experienced. And so I've literally been in a place to where people have ridiculed me, people have called me crazy because they didn't understand that I'm just a person that speaks the truth and speak my mind, while other people would rather operate in a system of comfortability and false security. Honestly, I think Nicki Minaj is a mirror, and she's mirroring back to some of the barbs who don't want to see Nicki in the light that she's in now. Like, they still have this fake facade or this fake image from like 2017, 2016, or years from the past, that they think that Nicki Minaj should still be this version of her. In reality, when you go through so many things behind the scenes and alone, you transform into a totally different person. Like, you go through.
I can't play it. Everybody.
Boys, be boys.
Amen.
Be boys. It's okay. Be boys.
My God, yes.
There's nothing wrong with being a boy.
I like being a boy. I like being a gay boy.
Amen.
I'm a gay boy.
How powerful is that? How profound is that?
Amen.
Amen.
I'm still a boy.
Boys will be boys.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
We love her. Praise the Lord. We don't know what's going on.
You know, this is going to be my last video about MAGA Nicki Minaj,
crazy.
because that's what we're going to call her. She's now MAGA Nicki Minaj. Yeah. But this video is going to address MAGA in general, because y'all have been up and down my comments on the last 2 videos that I made about Nicki Minaj and her Turning Point USA attendance. But MAGA, let me let you know something, because I know y'all probably didn't do your research. Did you know at the age of 5, Nicki Minaj came into the U.S. as an undocumented immigrant?
Lord, they spelled
You know, the same group of people who y'all right now want them out of the country.
They is telling it.
So, yes, that was her at the age of 5. And do you know, back in 2024, Nicki Minaj herself admitted that she is still not a U.S. citizen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Again, the same people who y'all want out of this country. She's not a U.S. citizen.
Oh, the people telling it. The people saying, look.
And MAGA, did you know
the people
that
saying, look.
Nicki Minaj has a strong embracing with the LGBTQ plus community?
Look at her telling the
You know, the same people who y'all do not like.
Auntie.
She even has a collaboration
Auntie.
with a trans artist by the name of Kim Petrus.
Baby, she is dropping names too.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing
I love it. No, she's dropping names.
But yeah, Nicki Minaj, who y'all are really praising right now.
Jesus. She's dropping names.
I hope you take a dig into her past, because she is everything that y'all are against.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's all. You know.
I mean, Nicki Minaj, I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
Several months later.
Oh, Lord Jesus, y'all got to stop.
Can we all collectively agree that this was so unnecessary?
We know.
It was so unnecessary on so many levels. And listen, I'm all for people going in whatever direction that they feel is right. Okay? But the thing is that I don't even believe...
Okay, so y'all, that's it. That's it. So, in light of different things as well, I'm smoking now, so I feel all right. I feel all right. I feel all right. All right. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so check this. Okay, so we are back on another screen now. So I want to, this is my last thing I want to go over. So anyway, back to what we were talking about earlier. So, you know, the whole thing with like, of course, Tasha K and Tasha K and what's the other baby name? Angela and Jay and this and that. So, of course, I just feel so, I don't even know. I can only imagine being T.S. Madison, because it has to be such a fucking rocky place to be in the moment. It's like, wow, I don't know. It's hard to embrace. Luckily I have smoked because I had a lot of emotions when I first started this live, but now my emotions are very few. So, which is a great thing. Praise the Lord. Anyway, I want to go over. So as I was doing this, I'm scrolling through YouTube again, earlier tonight as I was kind of straightening up and getting myself together. And I come across Love Jones. Now I had did like a little bit of coverage on Love Jones. I gave my commentary on the whole thing. I like Love Jones. She is. I just think she is a woman. I don't know. When I see her, I'm from the South, so I just love food. Like I don't know. She's like woman to me. I don't know. I'm a different. It's different for me a little bit. And no, I'm not a fucking pick me. I'm not. Okay. It's just that you read individuals and you take. I think you just take in like I did not nobody. You just take individuals by what they show you and who you believe they are, whatever. So you take them by whatever. So anyway, I covered this story, whatever, and I gave shout out to everybody that was there. CTV, Storm, all of them. I love all of them because I just love black people in general. Period. But yeah. So anyway, of course, I'm a subscriber to everybody page, but Love Jones thing had popped up about something about Tasha K. So I'm like, again, me being brand new and having my feet very newly wet. I'm like, hold on. So they know each other too? Good God have mercy. Lord, this goes deep. My nose and motherfucking ass. I'm telling you, I'm not supposed to be this nose. So anyway, I go down the block. So then I see this right here. Let's go. We was just watching the thing about the thing. So anyway, I seen this right here on pop up on Love Jones from the thing. So I went, so check this out. Hold on. Let me get this right. We got nothing over there. Hit subscribe so we could probably go back to what we was doing. So I don't know. Anyway, maybe I should move this over. Let me check this out. Let me see what I should do with this to see how this should be set up. Because I don't know. Shout out to Love Jones. Like if you, I'm small, but I doubt it. But much love to her. I love this sister right here. I think she is just. I don't know. I didn't know she know any of these people. I discovered her my own self. I discovered her personally. I discovered her from the video that we was watching earlier, right? With the lady, the other lady that was like playing the videos, and so she was in that 3 of the videos, and that's how I came across her. So I went to go search for her when I seen her in that video, so that's how I came across her. So, but anyway, to find out, it's like it's like if you ever live life, you live life. Sometimes what I love about living and just like being human in the moment. It's interesting to me to be kind of newly kind of wet into I could of course could do content, whatever, that's not a thing. But to see, I love motherfucking people because before I'm gay, bitch, I'm black off top. And sometimes people miss that. And then, relationships, things fucking happen. So to see all these characters kind of come together, and like from a standpoint of me living my own human experience and not knowing anything outside of it from my own bubble, it is intriguing as hell to be like, wow, because like, woo, child. So anyway, checking this out, watching this, Love Jones is saying that Tasha K had brought her name up or something, and so you know me. Just being just like a little intrigued or whatever, like what the fuck going on over here, man? Everything else already going on. We're gonna talk about more serious and political things and black building and stuff like this, but this just trips me out about it. It is just this, just like local shit. So let's hear what the sister's saying, cause she is entertaining to me, y'all. She decided this shit funny. I love her. She gonna say, bitch, okay, leave me alone, ho.
Bitch, you look stupid and ugly.
And I'm not even talking about your physical, because you don't have a butt ugly fucking face. Okay, but your spirit is ugly for thinking that it's cute to take a dig. Sis. What about your subscribers and your followers that may have had?
Hold on, sis. I gotta bag up. I missed something.
First of all, Tasha K, I'm not barren. You are a disgusting, nasty bitch.
Okay, so hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna swap this over because I don't know. I want to get.
What if I really was? What if I really
so this is better. This is better.
I think it is absolutely abhorrent, distasteful, and disgusting for a woman, especially a woman with children, and you have a female child. Imagine your daughter grows up and wants to have a child and she's not able to conceive. Right. And you're sitting up here making jokes about people's wombs. Okay. I don't think anything about that is funny. I don't think anything about that is classy. But well, you're not classy. But I just think that it's disgusting.
Ooh, child, I'll tell you, 2025 really is taking me out with a
that really just cannot conceive. I am not one of those women. There is nothing about me that is barren. There's nothing about my womb or my uterus that doesn't work.
What the hell?
I just chose not to have children earlier on in my life because that was something that I decided to do.
She got to leave the baby alone. So yeah, listen, y'all. She got to leave the baby alone. Real talk. She got to leave the woman alone.
That's not funny. Bitch,
it's not. It's so fucked up. It'd be like, good. What did you do about it?
You don't have a ugly fucking face, but your spirit is ugly for thinking that it's cute to take a dig. What about your subscribers and your followers that may have had miscarriages? What about some of your followers? Your fan base is heavily women. What about the women that love you and support you and adore you that may have had to have a hysterectomy, or something tragic happened,
she probably had some good
someone
hand
did
or
some
something.
damage to their womb,
how cool
and they're unable, or they slept with a nasty man that gave them something that fucked up their fertility. There's a plethora of reasons why women probably cannot conceive if they want to. I am not one of those women. I am not one of those women. It ain't shit barren about me. Nothing at all.
It's very diabolical for me, I guess, in a way. This is very diabolical. It's very diabolical. Okay, so for one, just for me to stop this, because we almost done. So my question would be is this, like, because I'm a gay man, you know what I'm saying? But I know my boundaries. I respect women. I know where I come from, you know what I'm saying? I know that women, if it was not for women, none of us would be here. So, and it gets me because like it is like a woman thing, so it ain't my business. But like to be like, yeah, you barren ass bitch, that's some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a bitch, you done punch me in the gut kind of shit. Tasha punch. I'm telling you, it's a punch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame Love Jones for like coming out and defending herself, because like she's finna say, like I was listening to earlier, she was saying like she's grown or whatever. But see, even though I'm learning like the connection that she had with the other with Diffie with Stone, and and to learn that Storm came from a portion of like of Tasha, it's like seeing all these things coming, and then to have of all things the same week Nicki Minaj's and all this shit, you just end up going down the rabbit hole. So unfortunately, you're going with me down the damn rabbit hole. So anyway, let's listen to this, and then we're gonna be out of here on this thing.
Sure. That my womb works. I'm actually a very, very fertile woman.
Okay, bitch. She said, "Listen, my pussy, who it works."
I come from a long lineage of women.
A long lineage of good nookie, baby.
So Tasha, bitch, you're disgusting for that.
That's
I don't
what
think
she's
it's
saying.
Cute. It's not funny.
It ain't funny.
Like
that's what she's saying.
Boo tomatoes.
That's right.
Boo tomatoes.
Yes.
Boo.
That's what she's saying.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on
it. Oh man, I'm telling you, y'all. 2025 ending with a bang. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm just gonna go take me to the king.
Oh, and also that man over there was never my boyfriend.
What? You know what?
That was never my man.
Hold on, y'all.
So there's no dumping.
Check this out. Cause listen, I'm almost done. Shout out to Love Jones. I know she probably won't ever see this, because I have nothing bad to say about no one. These are all our people. So of course we argue amongst each other and things happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a part of it. So But yeah, you should go follow her. She's I think she's very intelligent. I love that she understands us as Black people and what actually the move is, us and this new wave of things. And I think it's going to become a point where you're going to have those people that she's looking for to really join amongst in that fight, because she's like, she really is like, I didn't know until this. But anyway, go follow the baby. But it gets me, that Tasha goes, but she had to go defend. She had to come defend herself. I am tripped out. I said, Lord Black, we had cut up this year. We cut up Nikki outside. She did turn Republican. Tasha K said. Anyway, let's finish up what she was saying on this right here. Then we gonna do it. I'm out.
That motherfucker ain't nobody fucking dumped me. Get the fuck out of here with that. That was never
yeah, that's what I was trying to say before it's the weed. So the dude, Stone, right? Yeah, I think that's what they talking about. Lord Jesus, y'all just know y'all. Like, ooh, we up to. You know what? If the aliens, bitch, if the aliens looked down on us and they could see us, I'm pretty sure they is having a ball, baby. And they got plenty of seasons, series, movies, clips, and cuts, honey, of the drama that goes on Earth. Because it's ghetto. Earth is ghetto. So tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. Oh, this is ghetto. I swear to God, we gotta do something. Everybody going crazy. We got our women running down to the internet defending their uterus. This is just. Oh God, Jesus. We got Nikki up here with this white woman who we don't know. The investigation ain't over. And she up here with this woman. Who told her? Boy, I am over this. Okay. I'm so sorry. I need to. Who just get? Where is Earth 2? Did they say it was another Earth? Elon, don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Oh, please don't leave me. Lord, please don't leave me. I swear to God. 3 stars at best. 3 stars. 3 stars. Okay. Oh, Earth. Jesus. Oh God, I'm just so over this right now. Okay, I'm so sorry, y'all. That just happened. That was live. I am so sorry, y'all. That it just happened. Jesus. Oh my. Anyway, let me see what is going on with this one. Oh no, not an overlay. I want a background. Right, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, please. No. I think I screwed something up though. However, so yes, let's finish this a little bit.
We were friends, so I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we had a solid friendship. We did content together. I can't for sure. I know for sure that we collaborated on content. I can say that without.
Now she's talking about right here. She's talking about
butt dumps.
She was talking about
some type of romantic relationship, like a monogamous, you know, solidified, strong relationship that was cultivated in order for anybody to get dumped.
I don't believe it.
There was no thing here.
I don't believe it.
We had a work relationship.
I don't believe
that
it.
I thought.
No, I believe her.
Wrong,
I'm just saying I don't believe the allegations.
Sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes we think we know, you know, people a little bit. I know I don't know anybody 100%, but then you never really know people. You don't know what type of shit they beating they meat to. You don't know what type of dungeons they in. You don't know who they praying to. You don't know what the hell people got going on. Don't nobody know what I got going on. My personal life is my own, and other people's personal lives are their own. So I can only attest to what I know and what I saw. And what the assumption that I was under,
right?
Because clearly I was under an assumption that I didn't think it was. I never thought it was more than what it was. I never thought that was my man and we was gonna ride off into the sunset. No, I just was vibing. It was fun, you know.
Honestly,
and we did great content together.
Honestly, let me pause right here for a second. Honestly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in my background. It's going crazy right now. I don't know. I was laughing about Earth being ghetto, so I was trying to pick out the background that made the shit fly. So anyway, honestly, just my opinion on from the outside looking in, honey, I never thought that. I don't know. See, for me, I don't know any of these people. I just know that they black and we a family. I'm from the South, so I think it's really different. So fuck y'all. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing bad about it. Neither one of them. So let me tell you, motherfuckers, something. Every one of these people that we talk about, mind your business. This is a black sector. If you get to listen in, just sit back and But these are our people. We ain't here to put nobody down. But it was acting thing. Well, yeah, let's finish up, y'all. I'm almost through.
It was a moment. It was a moment in YouTube history. That's it. That's all. Ain't nobody dumped me. Nobody dumped me.
Nobody dumped. Who the hell dumped?
Not on YouTube. Now, have I been dumped in real life before? Maybe, child, because I done broke some hearts, I done ruffled some feathers, and I done pissed some people off.
Ain't no wrong with it.
Okay, bitch. But on these YouTube streets, no.
Right.
So I didn't get dumped by whatever the fuck they call them, Stormy. I didn't get dumped by that. Like,
wait a minute.
No. And Baron Jones.
I love her. She didn't be saying Stormy. I tell you, Lord, we was cooking. But she'll go, but yes, okay, but yes, honey, she's a full figure woman. Okay, she's a woman, a phenomenal woman. I will rise.
You gotta be a certain type of wino to know what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
This is how unrecognized
Tasha so goddamn
high
messy
IQ
though,
looks in
cool.
kids.
I tell y'all, I love Tasha,
overthinking.
but Tasha messy as fuck. She be
minds
wrong.
analyze everything.
Tasha know she be wrong. Tasha know girl. Tasha don't be caring though, but that's what you know how Tasha that cuz they be nosy as full. She is that big. Real talk. Real talk. Let me say y'all something. Hold on before I continue. So one thing about Tasha K is, okay, so if you are older, a little bit like I'm about to my birthday coming up on I'm an Aquarius. Shout out to the Aquarius. We happy birthday to us. So anyway, Tasha, it back in my time frame, I was born in '88. We had a show called In Living Color, and in this show called In Living Color, it was a woman in this show. And she used to be very nosy, and she knew everybody business and was telling everybody. This before Wendy Williams. Now she was telling everybody business, and you could talk about everybody else except Miss Jenkins. Okay, and she was a neighborhood gossip queen, honey, and she would tell it and tell it good. And so for me, in a way, Tasha K, like just on the outside, not trying to put any like. What she did, the lawsuit, I don't give a fuck about that because I ain't in it. Cause they ain't even my text record to even worry. But on the outside that's what kind she play. You know what I'm saying? In the family. You know what I'm saying? She shoved that window up. Girl, guess who didn't close their shades last night?
Hey.
Let's talk about
Listen.
Hey guys.
And be tickled too. She ready. You said she ready to laugh. Like you
be laughing.
See the miss
but it's so fucking funny.
Tasha,
like, because
Come on, Tasha.
her.
Yeah,
Tasha
Tasha
K,
told
you ain't tell tell me shit with your funky ass. Why you lying?
Okay, she didn't tell her. My bad.
You didn't tell me anything. I didn't hear. Not
she didn't tell her.
I wasn't combing through all of her content, so I can't say without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
She told me, but I don't recall that. I just recall her calling the man, putting an Isha at the end of the man name, calling him all types of closet freaks and all types.
Also,
of stuff.
Storm is bisexual.
I do not recall all right. This lady telling me,
noted.
Girl, he's going to ghost you and set up a scheme that Todd set up with his friend over there. I did not know. She never said
what
anything
the hell
like
is
that.
Going on?
It's a lie and a scam. She never. What did she tell me? What she told me? What she told me? What did she tell me? She sit up here laughing. I laughed too because I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought the shit was funny.
What was the message? Oh, that I guess that Storm was gonna be bad for business or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just think a trip out that we is doing this right now. Lord have mercy. But yeah, she was a pretty girl.
What the hell, Yana? Child. I need to get another bottle of water.
But yeah, she is a pretty lady. I like her. She is funny. I'm telling you, but yeah, child, we is funny. Black folks. When I say black folk, I love us. I don't give a fuck. We are very entertaining, bitch. I'm telling you, I love us down. I love us down. But yeah, we have had so much happen. So what can y'all see over here? Let me swap screens. And yeah, so anyway, that has been about what has been going on so far. I have to go and start going back to the work I have to do for a little bit of editing and other bullshit. I have to do. But yeah, Nikki set the internet on fire. She really did. Nikki has set the internet on fire. You mean Nikki set the internet on fire? It's on fire. Fire. I'm telling you, it is burning. It is like the palace is burning. Like, what the hell? Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus. We got a nigga in the White House. I'm telling you. And now Nikki, what I'm gonna do? But anyway, people say encourage. I'm just really, to be honest with you, shout out to my new people that I'm growing and I'm gaining or whatever. I never try to come off to be really I don't want to be negative to anything or anyone because people go through shit. And I think for me, I went through a very changing experience in my own life and it makes me unique. And now that I can actually come out my shell without responding to things with very heavy emotion and cussing a bitch the fuck out. I know now to be able to explain myself, better, so people can understand. But even my own biases I've had, and things with troubled me in my own brain. I had to work on that shit. I did. I had to work on that shit. And it takes work. So you never know what people are in life, mentally, financially, emotionally. People are sometimes lonely in season, and we have to remember this well. In the season that we're in, this is holiday season, and then a lot of times people lose the sight of in holiday season. This is the most time for I can't say the word, but unaliving themselves basically in this season. Because we take into account like a lot of years it's going on in the world, but a lot of times people are also lonely and and dealing with shit and and it's a hard time. And then on top of it too, real talk, listen, we are in a fucking recession. Okay, yes we are. I don't give a fuck what they telling us. Listen, we in a recession. Okay, who? Listen, I heard Keita Rose the other day. Keita Rose had me tilt up. Lift your bro. She said, Keita Rose said, what? Let me tell y'all something about Keita Rose. I love Keita Rose. I bought Keita Rose too. Kid Rose funny as shit. I swear to God, Kid Rose funny. She said when she be coming on, she like the new, like, to me, like, I don't know, like, Kid Rose is like new to me too in different ways. So, but when I see her come on, she be like, lift your voice and lift your roses and you be heard and you tell them, we will not shut up. What? We will not shut up. I love it. You say, you can't stop us. No, sure can't. You can't do it. You won't stop us. Yep, can't shut me up. I love Keita Rose. She is hilarious. Shout out to Keita Rose. Anyway. But yeah. So I had to come chill, and I actually went across each platform. So you will start to see a few things change across each platform. Before we go, let me drink some water, because, honey, I feel better. I have smoked, I feel a little bit pretty. Now, I don't feel too pretty, I had to go and gather myself, And so I'm trying to come back across the waves. I'll be working with different people. I do shout out to the people that I do know that are there to support the platform or whatever. There's some good ass people. Okay. Good ass people. But things change. So I don't want to be like a platform. I don't want to be messy or shit like that. Like, I love reviewing content, as you can see, like tonight how we do. And then to me, like, again, like, what I'm saying, it's just shit that's going on that whatever. But for me, the meat is really in also bridging that gap, and also having a platform that also promotes being able to learn and gather information, and like really having like conversations without without the growl, because I know I have had to have conversations with the growl. Okay. And before I was that bitch, I would cuss you. Listen, people don't know. I have changed. I really not saying change. I've grown. I've evolved. But I'm about to be a, here coming soon, shortly. I'll be a 38 black, operating businessman. And it's a blessing. It's a lot of things have changed, but I've grown, and it's good to be able to show that across the course of also mending buns across the way, but giving bitches boundaries. But I'm not as quick to read a bitch no more. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, and you can grow in that and evolve in that and change it, because people can hold on to who you were a long time ago, and bitch, that's fine. Let them hoes hold on, because you don't even live no more. So I mean, it don't matter. The meal gonna be there. Bitch, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as long as you know, and it's okay. But and it's enjoyable. So I want to. We finna go through a time right now. Like I was telling my big brother earlier about in insurance prices or rocketing, and cost and shit like that, and the economy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things out here that is distracting us. Yes, we're being distracted. We know that. Yes, I mean, if that's how you really got common sense to see that everything in the media is in this going on is to distract us from things. True enough. And so I just want to bring light in another different way moving forward in the world. It's like on those things that we're missing, especially as black people as well. You know what I'm saying? Unity is there, but there's more to be done. And people can take their place in it. But of course, I'm gonna have topics here and there. But let's spread the word. Like let's see what the fuck going on. Where's the red line in it? So you said y'all trying to red line Wood Street? Hold on, call Brenda. I would have call Brenda. Hold on. Excuse me. So, girl, they say down the street they trying to red line us. I don't know what the hell going on. You got a t-shirt. I need a sign. We gonna get a petition and the things like think like that. That's important. Those things are important. Highlighting those things. Also highlighting other people along the way. Like I'm just gonna start being monetized now. But along the way, highlighting different content creators as well. I do have a goal of some things. That I think that's gonna be okay. and but helping us all achieve. When people grow, I don't like is, and I will always say this: if a bitch never hears it, this is the truth. Think of just how I think. I think as you grow as a person, and you learn how to gain success in something, right? And that you have family or a friend or somebody else that really has a talent or really that can utilize what you do, because it's enough for out there for all of us to eat. It's enough for everybody, enough to go around. And you be one of those gatekeepers that be like, no, I ain't gonna show you the way in, and I ain't gonna tell you exactly how I got here, or the simple things to do, or how to gather. And it's okay, you gonna meet bitches like that, but I ain't that bitch. I believe in each one teach one hoe over here. And if I know something, like when I'm insurance, I'll tell my brother early, I'm gonna bring my brother on, because we want to have a segment about when them insurance prices go up, because them premiums finna shoot up on our ass next year on the insurance. Now we finna have, it's gonna be a lot of people out here without insurance. Okay, they ain't gonna be able to afford it. Fuck all the other shit going on. We know all that, everything else. But listen, that's a distraction. My brother does insurance. I want to bring him on so he can tell us what's going on because I don't understand this shit. But since he dwells in that area of really understanding the baseline and what it works and this and that, I want to be able to have that knowledge, right? Also like looking at this to different organizations, different artists, different things like that. But it's gonna be a different plethora of things, But of course, I'm still gonna be unapologetic Tank of who I'm always gonna be, So before I just start, bitches are gonna be saying whatever, You will see people at times call me JJ. I've grown. Tank is my platform name. You will always know that. I was, definitely, Tank. That's what it is. And of course we have a bun back to the streets of who they are. And I know we'll confuse it too. But I'm gonna leave that where it's at, because over here is what we get. You see what I'm saying? So bitch, don't ask me. You know what I'm saying? You find out that we know somebody that's mutual along the way, mind your business. I ain't here to be missing. I don't know y'all. And I'm from Memphis. So I'm an Aquarius too. I shut you out. I'm real good at being like, okay. Girl, I have 729 unread messages. Trust me, I ain't bought. I slip in the back seat of my car. You ain't gonna. None of you do can bother me. Okay, I'm an old hoe. I'm a Brewster, please. Harpo don't beat me. Okay, beloved Maya Angelou. Okay. Hold on, that type of old school. So I'm strong. I'm built for a tough bitch. You ain't gonna hold me back, baby. So what you do don't bother me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Shit. Okay. Ain't no everything still gonna work over here. Okay. And I love you. You can love you, but we ain't gotta be negative about whatever. You have discussion, but it's all about respect. And that's why earlier I was covering about like Tasha and like Angela. I don't know. I can tell I've evolved, because I would have so many like different words, being a gay man, about Angela Stanton. However, sad to say, I get her. I get her. It is. Real talk, I get her. I get Angela. Real talk. So sad to say. Real talk. Girl, I know. However, but it's being a person that uses their brain and uses just basic intellectual thinking skills. You have to realize everyone is not built to think like you. They're just not. I will never go into really detail, but me and my parent, she reminds me significantly of my own parent. And when you come from that type of raising, like her, you have to learn how to love the person because it's deeper than even what they think. I think you have to be very, very highly intelligent to really gather, because in a way, you're not going to change who they are. It's them being your parent. Okay. I mean, you're just not. And they're going to fight the fight of the good walk. I mean, honey, who are you to let them not fight the fight? And so I admire Jay, her daughter or whatever, that that they're mending, because that has to be something, So I get the Angela Stanton. I get her, I don't agree with her on everything. Hell no, I don't agree on everything, no. But I do understand her, and that's sad to say, because she is deadly fucking funny. I mean, but her and Tasha K, not she left, but Tasha K funny as hell. But yeah, Tasha K coming after T.S. is getting so, but needless to say, in ending, I'm praying for T.S. Madison. I love Maddie, and I hope she holds up strong through this fight. I don't know what to tell T.S. Madison. I don't know. I don't have no voice. I'm not nobody. But it's so hard to see it because damn, that shit is just so crazy. And it's a fight that ooh, we whole going crazy. I swear to God, bitch, I just be like, I'm taking off, bitch. Fuck all of y'all. But listen, y'all. Oh, I wish I could show y'all. Damn, I wish I could show y'all. It was on X, but I'm praying for Meta though, real talk, because man, it's heavy because everybody know their friends, so everybody just waiting for this big battle. It's like everybody, it's like what it remind me of. Now listen, I love TV, I love whatever. This whole thing with T.S. Madison and Nikki, and how everybody is like, it's like a series going on. But I'm gonna tell you the series. I'm thinking about Charmed, right? So at the end of Charmed, there was this big battle between the sisters, and it was like the last battle. It was a Charm show, and the sisters had to go up against these other two sisters, and they was in this room, and it finally came down to this point. We was all waiting for it, and then like, poof, and yeah, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the angel to come down with Leo and unwind and say, "This is the way it was supposed to end all along, the good way." That's what oh, maybe if we just come out this time portal, we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know what happened. Did Charlie Kirk get to heaven? Did somebody gave him the keys and turned their back? I swear to God, somebody gave Charlie Kirk the keys. Lord, who driving? we want to know. Who driving, Lord? Tell us, Jesus, who is driving? I want to know who is driving. Lord have mercy. I swear to you. I swear to you. Somebody left that door open and Charlie got in. Something is happening. What a time. What a time. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I didn't have anything else. Okay, so we were great. So yeah, hit like, hit subscribe. Hope you had fun or whatever. So shout out to my 10,000. I'll be back tomorrow or whatever to kind of like cover some different things going on, except all the inside drama in the house. But shout out to my community, LGBTQ. Stay strong. It's okay. Things happen, but we're gonna let it play out. We never know. But damn, telling you, boy, what a goddamn week. I mean, our president got on. Can you believe this ghetto shit? Our president got on TV and see. Wait a minute. I'm trying to kiss my breath. Our president got on TV and see. Yeah, I never wanted them here anyway. He said, and it's an and they stink. Can you believe this shit that is going on? Our first lady, Melania, has a movie. Bitch, I swear to God. Malona, you got it's definitely the Matrix. This is the Matrix. And somebody on a live auntie that was in their kitchen with the apron on. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so anyway, it was fun. I'm over it. I have things to do. I have to clean up. I gotta clean up. I got so much to do. Man, I got so much to do. But anyway, I just could not stop. I just couldn't sit rather without coming and say shout out to the 10,000 subscribers. And see where it kind of goes and whatever, and get out there in them streets. But yeah, that's tripped out, y'all. So anyway, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all having a good week. But yeah, hit like and subscribe. Welcome. That shit tripped out. So yeah. Oh. All right. And